Hello and welcome to my stream. Tonight we'll play more of Super Mario Galaxy. And the last stream we were finishing the levels of the... was it the bedroom actually? Yes, I think it was the bedroom. And our biggest challenge in there was the Dusty Dune Galaxy that I was very scared of. And after playing it, I gotta say that I was scared for a reason. Like, the level did have lots of challenging stars. I died a lot as well, especially in the beginning. But it did have some very creative platforming sections and also puzzles to solve. Although the last puzzle we got stuck at, which was to find the secret star of that galaxy, it took us a little bit more than normal, right, for us to uncover that puzzle and then learn what I had to do. Part of it was my fault, actually. I should have inspected all of the tiny details of those tiny galaxies more, but I kind of focused the most in the bigger galaxy than the tiny planet that had the antennas. So, yeah, but little by little we were trying things out and testing things out until we finally could do it. So after that, we had another fight against Bowser. It was in a very crazy galaxy, actually, that had dark matter in there. Seeing Mario dying to the dark matter was very messed up. But yeah, the fight was super intense. I think we could do it, if I'm not mistaken, in our second or third attempt, but maybe the second one. And yeah, it was a very crazy fight. So now I'm expecting only one more fight against Bowser. That might be actually just unlocked because Rosalina said that we got enough grand stars and also stars to make it to the center of the galaxy. But as we still need to go to the engine room and check out the levels in there, I'm not going to have the final fight yet. Not until I feel like I'm not missing anything else behind. So tonight we'll be checking out the engine room levels and also the extra level that I skipped, which was the Bigmouth Galaxy. We took a sneak peek at it last time and it looked very creepy, so I'm not sure what is going on in there. We might go inside of a dead fish. Maybe it's some sort of Jabu Jabu dungeon, just like on Ocarina of Time. We need to see that. But I'm thinking of not going for too long tonight because I'm still kind of observing and taking care of my eyes. I have been doing some eye exercises these days to see if I can both relax them more and also strengthen them more. But even though I had a good recovery yesterday and also today's morning and maybe beginning of the afternoon, the time that I did some more exercises during the afternoon made them a little bit more tired. So I'm thinking like I should not go for too long tonight, right? So I think I will go around 2 hours and a half and maybe a bit little more than that. We'll see how that goes and how am I feeling. But yeah, all of that said, let's jump into those remaining galaxies. Most likely the last world, although there might be some extra stars coming back, some comets, challenges, and everything. And regarding the engine room, I'm very curious about it because out of the galaxies they showed us, there is only one that I remembered, or at least I feel a little bit familiar to it, which was the Toy Time Galaxy. The other ones, I have no idea what's going on in them. So let me see if everything's okay here. Everything's alright, so let's go for it. But it just sucks because I was thinking I was really recovering, and overall speaking, I think I am. But yeah, after I did the exercises this afternoon, my eyes got a little bit worse. Like they are burning a little, so it's kind of annoying. Not burning as much as some days from these past 2 months, but it's still annoying enough. But sure, let's see if I can do some more stars in here in the game. Here's a letter from Princess Peach. Yeah, our lives, we might need them because we are approaching the end game, and if those levels will be anything close to Dusty Dune Galaxy, we are doomed. So thank you as always, Toad. Am I forgetting something? Luigi? Okay, Luigi is not searching for anything. Good. I think we can just head to Big Mouth. Big Mouth was next to the bedroom. Right here. Wanna go to the Bigmouth Galaxy? Yes. Let's see what is this fish about. Either Jabu Jabu's belly or something for Ocarina of Time, or maybe even a little bit of Danger to his Roddy Rogers Lagoon. Actually, Jolly's Roger Lagoon, right? Big Mouth's gold bait. The gold bait gotta be the star. And maybe it is not really like a fish, it's just a stone that looks like a fish. Maybe it is a fossil. We have the elder penguin in here. Maybe he has something important to tell us. This is my hideaway. It is the perfect spot for fishing and being left alone. Interesting, so it's like his place. The chest will open only for the shell that shines. We need to find the golden shell, okay. So it's a treasure hunt galaxy then. That's what I'm thinking. Let's see how that goes then. Let's dive. Hi Nubble, what's up man? How's it going? We have bulls. You don't see underwater bulls every day. Even the music is very crazy. Jellyfish? I can breathe here, right? If I go up. Okay, there we go. We are exploring this galaxy. It is an extra galaxy of the bedroom. It is called the Bigmouth Galaxy. As you can see, it's kind of like a fish or a fossil of a fish. Not much, just getting mad at Destiny 2 with a friend. I mean, what's going on tonight then? Regarding you getting mad. How are you? I'm doing okay, just a little bit sad that even though I was having my eyes feeling better from yesterday to today's morning, in the afternoon they started feeling a little bit bad again, you know? Not as bad, but it's still a bit disappointing. But I'll keep on doing the exercise that I started doing to relax them, to make them stronger, the muscles, because I did see some recovery happening, but it's just that it kind of went downhill a little again. But I still wanted to stream a little bit. I might not go for too long, but it kind of got to my mood too, right? I was really feeling like, oh yeah, now I will recover my eyes, and then I'm not sure anymore, but I will keep on doing it. It's what worked the best. Besides that, not much either. Um, Today was very chill because it was raining outside, which was good for like a change regarding the heat, right? You're doing just Bungie, never having anything work thanks to their spaghetti code. Wait, seriously? You guys are having some glitches going on? And I'm guessing maybe the company behind Destiny 2 is not working to fix those glitches because of Bungie. Yeah, their stuff never works. That's very sad, man. But you did say that they kind of do some good games. By good, I mean like the plot is good, the gameplay is good. It's just that they are not perfected or refined, right? Otherwise, wouldn't be trying Destiny 2, for example. What was the other game that you told me that they worked on as well that was very famous? I already forgot which one was it. Okay, we have the whirlpools, the jellyfish, that's very... Oh my god, it's glowing. I actually like that a lot. It reminds me of one of my favorite songs and video clips by the Chemical Brothers. It's called The Test. The other day I even tried singing it here because it used to be one of the few songs I remember the lyrics. But as soon as I tried it, I couldn't. I don't know, I got nervous, I forgot the lyrics already, so it failed. But the video clip has some glowing jellyfish in it. It's a very trippy, maybe one of the trippiest video clips ever, but I don't know, I really liked it, as especially as like a teenager. So they want me to find the golden shell, but I just see the whirlpools and the jellyfish in here. Let's dive. How can I dive again? Okay, I found it. We have eels in here as well. Oh, okay, I need to collect the star pieces. I will do this very slowly. I don't want to take too many risks. So you haven't played anything else these days, Novel? It's been only Destiny 2? You haven't been back to Kirby or Smash? Maybe Theater Rhythm? I wonder when am I going back to Theater Rhythm now that my eyes are kinda messed up. But I hope I can still play that game in the future. We got two of them. I will risk it. I will try getting to the third one. It's not too bad. And they also replenish my oxygen. Okay, I got hit, but it's okay. Let me wait. Camera. I can't change the camera. Man, they got me again? Okay, now I'm going up. Maybe I won't find coins to heal. Let's search for the last one. It is on the other side. Isn't it? Here? Yes? No, 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 never mind. I can't see it. I wonder if I can kill the eels. Because I can attack, right? Is the last one in the middle of everything, by the way? Maybe it is. It is right there. Okay, so... Oh yeah, the jellyfish. Hmm. I got it. And we are out here. Wait, but I'm still... Okay, I got health, thank goodness. Oh, that's the golden shell, nice. Those tiny piranhas, they remind me of um, the Great Bay Temple in Majora's Mask and the boss in there. I forgot how he was called. Was it Georg, I think? One of the worst bosses ever. I actually could only beat him thanks to a glitch. So not only Destiny 2 is full of glitches, right? But at least the glitch that I got was helpful. So this was kind of like a tiny adventure. It's not too far for us to get this golden shell. The problem will be going back to the entrance. Because I have like a tiny hole. I don't know if I fit it. I hope I do. Oh, actually the golden shell destroys... Oh no, there are more bulls here. How can they not die to the light? Oh, they die to the golden shell. Okay. But we made it. I was kind of thinking this could have been harder, but I take it. There we go. Oh, it's Captain Toad. What the hell? He's the treasure? How is the name of the game that he has? It's Treasure something, isn't it? Captain Toad Treasure something? Man, that was close. Oh, Mario, I almost forgot to tell you something. I was trying to get a star, but I fell into this treasure chest. Let me tell you, it's even smaller than it looks. Anyway, here's the star I found in there. No, really, it's yours. I wonder if they will make another Captain Toad for the Switch too. I can kinda see that happening. Take this power star. Thank you, Captain. I'm trying to do the back jump. There we go. I wanna do remember what was the other game that was by Bungie. Let me see. Bungie games. Oh, Halo. Yeah, it was Halo. That is true. Okay, let's go back. Wait, there is a Neo down there. Oh, that Neo down there is the center of the universe, right? Where we will fight Bowser for the last time, I think. Luigi, are you lost or are you there? No, Luigi's there, so we can head to the engine room. Also, because of my eyes, I decided not to have the galaxy lights. It's only the shelf. So I can have like these backlights on as well. That help me, you know. I really hope these exercises will be a solution to this, but on the other hand, I don't think, or I don't feel confident that the glasses, like the reading glasses, will also solve this, you know. I was reading a lot of people saying on that video that I'm finding the exercises that the exercises was what helped them, not really the glasses. And I kind of think it makes sense. But anyway, I will only know after trying. Yeah, let's head to the engine room. Okay. So the first level here was like a water level, wasn't it? No, 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 it was gold leaf. That's true. This is the water level I was thinking, but gold leaf was the first one. How is this? Maybe we'll need to transform into B Mario once again? Star Bunny is on the hunt. Is it duck season? Or maybe bunny season? I really like the colors in here already. It does look a lot like Honey Hive, but in autumn, like in a different season. I cannot climb this, right? Yeah, and I was right. There is a B Mario transformation here. Let's talk to the bunny. I'm looking for blue star chips with my brothers, but we haven't found any. Are you sure? Maybe they are the ones that have them. So I need to kind of hunt them to get the blue chips. Come out, blue star chips. Oh, there is one right here. The second one is right there. These three tree trunks will probably activate something, just like last time in Dusty Doom. Yep. Thank goodness we learned the lessons in here. I bet you anything you'll find blue star chips around here, boing. Yeah, we could see it. It's even the same music as Beehive. I missed that. I kind of want to go down there, but I don't know if I will be able to return. Maybe there is a path. There is a path. Okay, we can return. The swing is pretty much the funniest or the funniest thing ever. Why would they want me to do this? I'm not sure what I was missing. Let's go down here. That bunny seems to be looking for something. Yeah, they are looking for the blue star chips. Wait, waterfalls. Waterfalls always have secrets. Maybe not this one. I can smell the blue star chip. It's here, isn't it? By the way, something crazy happened that made me very happy actually, but definitely I'll need to wait to see if it's really going to happen. But for the first time ever, and I wonder how did this happen? Maybe because of Steam, I'm not sure. But somebody from a company, a game development company, contact me to ask me if I was interested to get a Steam key for the game that they are going to be releasing soon, right? And I was very surprised by the invitation or like the proposal because I was like, wait, how do they know my email and stuff, you know? So that's why I'm guessing it's thanks to like the Steam page, but I then don't know if Steam gives our email addresses to like the companies. I'm not sure how did they get it. Maybe it was also because of a newsletter. I'm not sure. But the thing is that the game they are developing is very good. At least I'm very curious to try it. I will not give the names yet because it seems to be something as a secret, right? But I'm very happy that they contacted me to ask me if I was interested. And then, in case it really happens, the day that they are going to be dropping the keys is tomorrow. So I actually, I'm hoping it happens, you know. Uh, and it's a game that I'm really looking forward to play at some point because it is like a Paper Mario kind of game. So that's very exciting. I was like caught by surprise by those news. But then again, I don't want to jinx it, but let's see if tomorrow they will actually send us an email and then give us a key. So when the game is out, I would be able to play it on stream. And I think it's going to be out in January. Yeah, but they want to kind of send the game earlier to some content creators, I'm guessing. So I was very surprised. I was like, man, I don't know how this happened, but maybe my channel is getting somewhere, you know? It made me feel a little bit like this is worth, this is worth doing. I'm getting something from this. And especially because it is a game that's totally my cup of tea. Like, I love the Paper Mario games. I love Bug Fables, that was another indie game that follows the same idea. I'm interested to play other ones that I got as well. The one that I have here on my Switch was um, how is it called again? No, Bread something, right? Life of Bread, Born of Bread. Yeah, there we go, Born of Bread. Then there are other ones that I'm pretty sure that are on my wish list too. Also, by the way, since I went to the menu of the Switch, thank you, No Gravity Games, for your giveaways. Today's giveaway game, or the game they gave away today, was a repeated one, but for most days, since they started the giveaway, they have been new games like Bulletin Brains, Retro Drive Revamped, Bubble Trouble Adventures. That was very surprising because it reminded me of a very classic SNS game that I used to play as a kid. I kind of at some point want to go back to it to see if I can beat it. Probably I'll need save states because it is very hard, but it's one of those games that there are big marbles and then you need to shoot those marbles that are falling from the sky and they keep on bouncing on the floor and then you need to destroy them before they hit you, you know? It's a little bit like asteroids but different. So I can see myself trying this game at some point, just like the racing one. One True Hero, I'm not sure how this one goes. I'm not sure if it is an adventure. It looks like an adventure, but depending on the adventure, I could be interested too. And then Jam Jam, I also think it is like a platformer, so I could give it a shot at some point. But today's game on their giveaway was the pool one. Yeah, the snooker game one that I already had the billiards. So that's why I didn't need to get it again. But then let's see what they have left for tomorrow. And then on the 19th, they are going to give us 3 games at once. I'm hoping for a new Creepy Tale, but I'm not sure if they will give it to me, right? That's my hope, but I'm not sure if it's happening. We'll see. Also, hi, cool. What's up, man? How's it going? We are here in the autumn fall season in this galaxy. Man, you were saying on Discord that Nvidia, not Nvidia. Wait, was it Nvidia? It was Nvidia actually, yeah. That they are going to raise the prices of their products because they are going to make less, right? That is going to impact a lot of things indeed. Even the Switch too, I believe. Wait, can't wait for that Monosoft rumor. Oh yeah, the one regarding they working on a Legend of Zelda game. The rumor regarding Zelda that I heard was that the next Zelda game might be one regarding Toon Link. Like they would go back to Toon Link a little bit, you know? Something less realistic. I would like that. I would like to see more of Toon Link. But then I'm not sure if that would be the Monosoft game. I actually think Monosoft would rather do something more realistic like. But who knows, right? It could happen. I believe next year they will give us some news on a Zelda game. Like, it will be like perfect timing for the movie as well. That's going to be released in 2 years. So it sounds like a great strategy for them to have the movie and a game being released at the same time. So people watch the movie and then go play the game, right? But if I think like that, then maybe it wouldn't be like a cartoonish Toon Link Zelda game, don't you think? Because the live action is more realistic, so maybe the next game of Zelda would be something more realistic too. They are totally going to give us Twilight Princess as well on the GameCube. I can see that happening. Do you have a favorite Zelda game, Cool? Mine is Majora's Mask. Yeah, Majora's Mask and then Wind Waker as a close second. I wonder what is that right there. Maybe that's where we need to go. We are searching for more blue shards or like blue star pieces. We need to find more bunnies because the bunnies were hunting them. They are on the other side. Okay, we need to get there somehow. The bee transformation, maybe? I'm not sure. By the way, cool, did you get your Switch or are you still waiting for more time? Because I think it was even last stream that I was like talking to Bookmark, I think, and I actually mentioned that like, oh yeah, I hope that Cool can get his Switch before they raise the prices. And now with those Nvidia news and everything, oh yeah, it was because Bookmark was saying that her stream was getting into trouble thanks to her computer. And then I was telling Bookmark to like maybe you should start saving some money to like upgrade your computer because she has been having trouble with her computer for a while by now, right? And then I remember that some PC parts could have been getting more expensive thanks to like even the Switch 2 and the demand of the players for the Switch 2 games. That, for example, the storage cards are getting more rare because the Switch 2 asks for like a specific one that's different than the Switch one, and then people need to buy it for them to store their games, and games are getting heavier and heavier in sizes. So yeah, you know, it's like a freaking snowball and an avalanche that things only get more and more expensive. But yeah, and then now with Nvidia also making less products, it will also impact the industry a lot. So I hope that both Bookmark can somehow start working on like an upgrade of her PC, and then Cool can get his Switch before anything happens to the prices. Nvidia is cutting GPU production to 30 to 40%. That's a lot. I wonder why they're doing that. Maybe it's because of uh, the materials, like maybe they are running out of materials. Could it still be because of taxes, of like importation and things? I was thinking that was a little bit better these days, but I'm not fully sure. It's been a while since I last heard of them, like the taxes. But because of this storage situation, Nintendo might need to raise their Switch 2 price too. But I think I'm forgetting another information as well that had something to do about the manufacturers of parts of the Nintendo Switch 2 that would impact Nintendo directly. So they would need to raise their prices if they want to still have profit from it. You're getting it next week. There we go. Have you pre-ordered it? And are you going for the? Yeah, you said that you were going for the Mario World combo, right? Did you also get everything else like the controller, maybe the camera? Did you buy the accessories? Also the storage card? Woo, the bunnies from that plant sure like to play. I could sure use a nap right now. Meanwhile, the Switch 2 price here in Brazil, you can actually find it for a much lower price than I expected. But it's still not my time to buy it, yeah. Because I still don't want to pay that much for the games, right? When I see people blaming it on AI, they have money not wait, they have money in AI or something. Wait, blaming it? Do you mean Nvidia? You think Nvidia is cutting their GPU production because of AI? So they want to use their funds into AI research? Is that what's happening? Which is something that they have done for the Switch 2, isn't it? I see. Because the Switch 2 has like older parts than the PS5 or the Xbox Series S and X, but it runs almost as great as them regarding the optimization thanks to AI and everything and technology. Hmm. I'm not sure how to feel about that because part of me kind of likes the idea of the AI helping the older parts to become more efficient, but at the same time, I do think as well that the price of things will get worse, even though it should become cheaper because like they are going to be selling older parts, right, with their new AI. But then again, it's probably going to get more expensive as people might not trust the AI and everything. Nvidia has money in AI. Yeah, that's also probably going to hit the stock market. Wait, what the hell is going on here? They are flipping the planet? No, I don't wanna. I didn't wanna fall here. You know something that I think that's still missing? Another Nintendo Switch color. They only have given us, still today, only the black one, isn't it? Not even different Joy-Cons. I don't remember seeing different colored Joy-Cons for the Switch 2. Maybe I'm forgetting other models, but I really don't remember. Let me get the B transformation, but I'm not sure where I need to go besides like... Oh, I see, maybe I need to use this flower to climb. There we go. It's over here, boing. Yeah, the... I almost got hit by the piranha plant. I can ground pound, right? Or I can just jump, nice. It's probably here, there we go. Maybe next year we'll get it. Different customized switches? I hope so. It's been... The Switch was released this year, wasn't it? It feels like it's been more than a year already. That's crazy. It's only the first year of the Switch too. Mm, yeah, that is true. Now that I'm thinking about it, when they released the Switch 1 as well, it took some time for them to give us variety. But it's very funny how it feels like the Switch 2 has been around for longer, you know? Yeah, right? It's only the first year still. Can I fly up there? So, after Mario Kart and probably Kirby Air Riders, which games are you looking for the most to get, Go? Or we will focus the most on the Switch 1 games that you have? Am I dying? I am. That was such an awful death. Gen 10? Oh, you're waiting for Gen 10? Okay. I was kind of asking regarding the games that were already released. For next year, I'm kind of looking forward for, or maybe we should say, looking forward to, right? I'm kind of looking forward to Professor Layton, of course. I'm very, let's say, curious regarding the next Rhythm Heaven game. We haven't seen much about it, so I hope it kind of delivers, and it kind of makes me want to play it. Gen 10, I will need to see how it's like. I kind of want them to finally give us like a solid game, you know? But I'm not sure if it's going to be in Gen 10. I hope so. After all of these years that they were able to like make the transition from a portable console to the, let's say, a more capable console like a Switch. Actually, they should because of that other game Game Freak was working on that was like way crazier looking than Pokemon. But it's not just a matter of graphics. I kind of want to really feel like something that has a lot of content to deliver. Not just that, let's say, the main plot adventure and then that's it, you know? I kind of miss more depth to the Pokemon games lately. Some people are thinking that Sakurai will be back to Smash Brothers now that Kirby Air Riders is released. There were also those rumors of Bandai Namco working on it, right? On the next Smash, because Nintendo could be trusting them to do it. But I'm still not sure if we'll be getting the next Smash that early. Maybe it's easier for me to just walk here. There we go. Maybe we won't get another 3D Mario that soon either because they are going to release still that upgrade on Super Mario Wonder, right? That has the Flower Plaza or something with some mini games and multiplayer games. Thanks to that, I think we won't be seeing Mario that soon, besides the Mario Tennis game. I finally made it. Yeah, I'll be getting Mario Tennis next year. You'll be getting Prime Fortune next year. I like Mario Tennis, but I think that it is a game that normally gets old soon, you know? Even though this one will have a single player career mode that's very fun, but it always happens that to Mario Tennis and also Mario Golf. I think that they should give us a single game that has tennis and golf, you know, or maybe just like Mario Sports in general, to add them more value. Have they set the price of Professor Layton? I think it's going to be the full price. What I'm kind of hoping for to happen is them releasing Professor Layton to Steam. Because as I was talking to X5 the other day, it still doesn't make sense to me at all that we don't have Professor Layton games on PC. So at least this one I was hoping they could release it on PC. Yes, I was hoping for something like that because like I was saying, I think the Mario sports games they get old very soon. Like you play them for some months and then you might not play them unless your friends are visiting. And then you play the multiplayer with them. That's how I see them. So why not just make a single game that makes it more worth buying than just like buying them in separate, like Mario Strikers, Mario Tennis, Mario Golf. They do it in separate because of course they profit more by doing it that way. But I'm starting to wonder if it is worth getting those games anymore because to me they die soon. I don't keep on playing them forever. So I would be more interested if it was like a bundle of games. Not to mention that if you subscribe to the Switch Online, you will get access to the 64 Mario Tennis, the 64 Mario Golf, the Game Boy Mario Golf. So if you want to play Mario Golf, there will be a lot of them available for you to play, right? Just not the newest one. But regarding Mario Sports, I actually never played it. But I know it's a Wii game that has even basketball. I lost my power up, but did I need to have it in here? I'm not sure. I think they want me to go to the other side, right? I wish there was a Mario volleyball game. Oh, that's the blue shard. Maybe in this sports bundle they had the volleyball and then I'm forgetting it. It's funny to say it when I'm wearing my Haikyuu jersey today. Oh yes, I died. So I need to collect them all again, that's true. But I think this was it. This was probably the fifth one that I was missing. Let me get them all again. I wish I got a new baseball. That is true, they had the baseball game too. It is crazy to me how baseball is popular in Japan. But baseball is not popular at all here in Brazil. Yeah, it is from there, isn't it? I think it is an American sport, but I actually think it is like super strong in the US, but not in many other countries, besides Japan, maybe. It is a very American thing. Even rugby is more popular here in Brazil than baseball. I have seen like people playing baseball here only once. It was in a very specific event in Rio. I wish I had tried playing baseball, but I ended up getting busy. It was in the Japanese fair now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah. In the Japanese fair they used to have in Rio, they had like a baseball court, thanks to it being popular in Japan, right? But I could not play it. I You know what? I'm not sure now if I tried playing it or not. Maybe I did try it. I just don't remember how I felt like trying to hit the ball with the baseball bat. I totally forgot how was that to me. But I do remember a friend of mine trying it. But if he was trying it, I probably was trying it too, right? I just don't remember that experience anymore. Yeah. I wonder if they will add Mario Baseball to the Switch Online. Mario Baseball was for the GameCube? I thought it was for the Wii because of the motion controls, wasn't it? It was for the GameCube. It is possible. Sometimes they do add some, let's say, underrated games to the Switch Online. And being a Mario game, it gets better chances. Why is there a Luigi Star Bits letter right there? Or is it like L for loser? Because I died in here. But regarding Mario sports games, my favorite is probably Mario Tennis 64 because I used to play that a lot in the video game rental store in my weekends, and I used to play it with like random people, and it was very fun. I also like Mario Golf too, but I think I'm bad, so I could never do very well in Mario Golf. I'm still missing two of those. Oh yeah, did not get that one right there, right? That is true. I get that one there. There is this one here, and then the one in the waterfall, yeah. Right here. Finally. Okay, we have now the pool stars. We're thinking of Mario Baseball Sluggers. The GameCube one was called Mario Superstars Baseball. Have you tried the Wii one as well, or only the GameCube one? There they are. Let's try this. Okay, and that's the planet we are hunting the bunnies. Think you can catch me, boing? I will try. It's not timed, right? Maybe I should lose my power up, yeah. You want to play the sluggers? It's freaking 70 bucks. Wait until they release it on the GameCube, yeah. But I can understand it being a rare game, like... I wouldn't say it's very popular, at least not outside of the US. The long jump hasn't been working. What is this about? Oh, it's just star bits? They want me to use them? Isn't that cheating though? I feel like I cheated. Boy, you got me. Alright then, take this. Already? A single one? Don't expect me... Wait, don't expect to catch me so easily next time. What is this though? Oh, I had to have the platforms to help me out. Okay, now it's too late. But I feel like I cheated. There will be a rematch though. Let's go back. Quack to the skies. That's the enemy from Mario Sunshine. Yeah, those guys. Okay, there is one right there. Let's get his help. So far, I'm not thinking this galaxy is too hard. So it's kind of surprising to see this level like this far ahead, you know? Freeze Flame was worse than this. Bubbles. I guess I need them. Hello? They are not going to come? Interesting, I give up then. Let's keep on going. I may need your help. Yes, I need to get there. There we go. I think they are going to kill me. Like, this one can't shoot me that high. Yeah, I will not reach that. Maybe he needs to be closer to this edge. No, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not getting that high. I might need to be B Mario for that. But the B Mario mushroom is down here. Triple jump? I can test that. Let's find another one. Oh, but the bubble is in here now. What the hell? Oh yeah, it's like this. Wait, what is that bell right there? Just decoration? Oh no, it's a musical note. Is this a secret star? But I kinda already messed it up. Oh, I lost the bubble, yeah. It is still here though. The musical notes. No, is that the last? I think that was the last one. Ah, rip. At least next time I'll be more prepared for this. And I'm not sure if that was a star, but I'm kind of hoping it is because it isn't too bad, right? Let me see the triple jump. That was very high, but this is the one that matters. He's not letting me do it. By the way, this is a bit off topic, but it is some sad news. I was reading or getting to my feed lately that for some reason, like in the past month, lots of voice actors have been passing away, right? From multiple countries. So that's kind of sad. Even a voice actor for Goku, right? From like another country, passed away. And then I think a voice actor for Marge Simpson as well, but then I'm not sure from which country. Yeah, it's like five voice actors that died like recently for some reason. So it's been like a bad coincidence that it's happening. There was an American one as well though. It was the guy that voice act that one nerdy kid from the Jimmy Neutron cartoon that used to wear a green shirt. How was it called again? I forgot the name of the character. But one of Jimmy's friends, right? Shin! Yeah, the voice actor of Shin has passed away, yeah. Besides other characters they have worked on, right? Yeah. It was one of the first news that I got, and then as days were passing by, I got to other news, and then somebody pointed out that lots of them were dying coincidentally for like some reason at this month. I remember watching a little bit the Jimmy Neutron cartoon show. It's kind of nostalgic to think about it. It was one of the early, let's say, CGI animated shows I remember. Maybe I need to wall jump this, I'm not sure. But I was not being able to do the triple jump. I think I'll try the B. Have you been watching any animes lately, Cool? Since I talked about it. I need to watch Senda, which was by the same creator of Beastars. And Yoda said on Discord that it's been a good anime, so I might like it. Oh yeah, you were watching Bleach, that's true. There was even some Bleach news that you were excited for, wasn't it? Was it a new game, a new movie, or another season? You were talking to me about that the other day. Maybe it was another season, wasn't it? And you also wanted like Black Clover new season that's coming up. Yeah, right together with Black Clover, wasn't it? Yeah. I was rewatching Blue Period because talking about Blue Period with Yoda and Piero made me wanna rewatch it. It's one of the best animes I have watched regarding like thoughtful and meaningful ideas that the show has, right? So it was very good to rewatch Blue Period. At some point, I wanna buy a portrait or a frame to keep it on my shelf. I actually found it already, but I decided to save it for another moment. Maybe next year's Black Friday or something. But yeah, Blue Period really is very good. Like, it is a show that fulfills you. And it was the last anime I checked out. because of the Jump Fiesta next week. We were even talking about something else regarding Jump Fiesta, wasn't it? Was it about One Piece? I'm kind of thinking that I'm getting some random One Piece spoilers on my feed lately because I'm not reading the manga anymore. So I'm kind of behind on like where they are at the manga. But yeah, I'm getting some random things about One Piece lately. I'm also getting some random things about the Walking Dead games. So I'm trying to avoid reading those things that my algorithm is sending me, right? Although there was one thing that I need to talk to Subaru and Bookmark, and I don't remember who else liked that game. Maybe Meowser? Yeah, maybe Meowser. Do you like Parasite Eve? Because I also got some news on Parasite Eve on my feed, or maybe I should say some spoilers of it. And I kind of think it is scarier than what I thought. So I need to talk to them about that, especially the second game. The second game seems to be more action based than RPG based. So it's something closer to Resident Evil, you know. I'm not ready to play anything Resident Evil like. So I need to talk to Subaru, Bookmark, and the others at some point regarding my plans of playing Parasite Eve in the future. It can't be One Piece because next week, remember, it's going to be on a break next month. Oh yeah, but maybe it could be regarding the series, don't you think? Because even though the anime will be on a break, the next season of One Piece is coming up. They have been teasing it already. I sometimes see the One Piece games, but I still don't feel convinced about playing them. So at some point, I kind of wish there was like a solid and convincing One Piece game for me to play at some point. Yeah, maybe the live action or oh yeah, the remake. That is true. It could also be the remake. Now I actually feel that it could make sense for them to show us the remake and not really the live action, because the live action they talked about it in the Netflix I don't know, event they had this year. Man, it's still that is true. Like I still haven't checked out Alice in Borderland season 3 that was out this year. I should. It's one of my favorite shows by Netflix, but I totally forgot about it even. I'm so behind on things. I should also watch the last season of the Squid Game, or maybe two seasons. You know what? Maybe I'm more behind than what I thought. Although I'm not a big fan of Squid Game, right? I think it is a little bit overrated. Alice in Borderland is way better, but I should also watch it together with Stranger Things. And speaking of my feed trying to spoil me on things, it is also spoil me on Stranger Things too. I think I will take this star. I kind of like this enemy from Sunshine. They're kind of fun. They remind me of that Pokemon. Wait, how is he called? He's from Galar. He's even in Pokemon Unite. I forgot his name. I really forgot his name. That can dive and then he can actually come back with a Pikachu in his beak. You know the wait, Clamorant or something? Clamorant. I think that's his name. Yeah. Oh, Cramorant with R. Okay, Cramorant. I still need to get more used to these new Pokemon, as I haven't been too attached to Galar or Paldea. Especially the... How are they called? The future and past Pokemon? The Convergent and Divergent forms and stuff? Yeah, I don't know their code names, for those Pokemon that were mostly in the post game of Scarlet and Violet. One day I will get more used to them, hopefully, thanks to either Pokemon TCG Pocket or Pokemon Go. I think I need to guide him to a point where he can shoot me to like another galaxy. But I came from down there, right? So, oh, right here. This is where I need to guide him. Yeah. Very interesting galaxy. It's not hard or challenging or anything. So far, I'm surprised these guys are not killing me. They could shoot me straight to a black hole. But it's been just, kind of fun to play with them. But yeah, man, I was surprised that freaking Parasite Eve was darker than what I thought, and like the monsters in there are very terrifying. So I'll need to talk to Subaru and Bookmark and maybe Meowser about that. I don't know if I'm ready to take that horror. We finally made it. That's our star. We have the drilling enemies. Not sure if I need to beat them, but I guess I'll try. Is that Jenga, by the way? It looks like a Jenga tower. I haven't played a lot of Jenga in my life, but I think it is a very fun game. There should be a Jenga motion controlled game. I could see that being a thing. Maybe finding them is not the best thing for me to do. There is something down here too. Oh, never mind. It's the place where I was, and then we have the Cataquack. Yeah, he needs to shoot me on the Jenga tower. I made it. And then from here, what do I do? Do I jump there? I'm not feeling confident that I can do it, but I will take a shot. Oh, the long jump. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll need to be B Mario. That is true. I can't jump on the flower without being the bee. Okay, so I'll need him in here. Some fireworks, probably because of the soccer game we had earlier today. But it was like in the afternoon, you know? It's too late for fireworks now. I'm thinking about after playing Mario Galaxy, the first one, I will probably take a break on Mario Galaxy, so I won't jump into the second one right away. I'm thinking about going back to Tomato Adventure because we were close to finish it. And then after Tomato, I'm between starting Drows or starting Murder by Numbers. Those are the games on my mind today uh, for the upcoming games, right? But then we'll see how long will this will still be for me to beat it, because maybe I can change my mind until then, right? But I'm thinking on those two as like probable picks. Tomato is happening because I need to finish that before it gets too late for me to complete it and then I forget everything. But after Tomato, probably Drows and Murder by Numbers. And then at some point we'll either go back to Golden Sun or start Opuna. I'm not sure which one I'm doing first. Probably starting Opuna, maybe. Regarding games, let's see as well what Epic Games is going to give away to us this week or for the next like 15 days or something, because we're going to be getting one free game per day. Maybe there will be something good. I hate how out of the games they gave away up to today, there was only one that I missed, and I only missed it because I didn't know I didn't get it, you know, because I knew it was a thing, and then oh no, I fell. I knew it was a thing, and then I told everyone else to get it, but I thought I got it myself, and then I didn't. And it was one of those games for the end of the year. But hopefully one day they repeat that game, and then I can get it. I would be happy if they could repeat it this year, so I could get like up to date with their given away games. But maybe it's going to take more time, yeah. What would make me the happiest would be if they give away um, Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah, Hi-Fi Rush is a very good game. Or Detroit Become Human as well. It's a game that I have been looking forward to play, and I have been following the sales of it. Which, by the way, as well, tomorrow the Steam Winter Sale starts. I'll need to check that out. There we go. No? Mario? What's going on, Mario? There we go, finally. I couldn't get to it, no matter what. What the hell? Yeah, the winter sale tomorrow. I will need to see if I will get some money to it. I could, because thankfully this month was like a very profitable month. We got the Shining Gyarados sold and everything, right? But I will see also how the deals are going because I did get myself some good games recently, like this one, even Mario Galaxy. But I also have a lot of credits on my eShop on the Nintendo Switch. So I could use those credits instead of like buying more PC games. But I'll see how the deals are like, yeah. Okay, we are missing one more star here. Let me just see if there is any comment or something. No, we are good to go. Alright. Let's go get the final star of Gold Leaf Galaxy. Let me drink some water first. It is 9:30. It's been an hour and a half. I think I'll go for a little bit more than an hour then of streaming. My eyes are kind of okay-ish right now, but I don't want to overdo it, right? As they were kind of recovering. Alright, let's go get the final one. Why do I think it's going to be a boss battle? This galaxy has been so cozy and chill. They gotta have, something more dangerous now. Never mind, when it rains, it pours. Wait, no, it pours, right? Yeah. I always get confused about the pronunciation of that word. It pours. Oh. I mean, maybe that's a boss in a way? But interesting idea. We'll need to avoid the rain. It's actually very fitting and smart, as water is our enemy in B mode. I'm trying to remember if I heard of any other news should be talking about it here today. I kind of want to check this. I haven't checked it yet, right? Oh, it's one up? Okay, I take it. Something that I saw today, but I don't remember exactly which games won the prizes. But it was the results of the PC Gaming Awards or something. And to everybody's surprise, it was way more diverse into the winners than how it was for the Game Awards. For example, Clair Obscur 33 only won Best RPG Game, I think, while lots of other titles won the other categories that in the Game Awards, Clair Obscur was able to get to the first place. So Hollow Knight got like best action Silk Song, right? Then there were some other games too. Arc Raiders got best multiplayer. That game Piero was playing recently, and also Meowser. And I also heard something funny about Arc Raiders that when the trailer was announced, nobody was feeling very hyped for it. It felt kinda a normal game. But it's just that it seems that the multiplayer surprised everyone when the demo was out. And then that's how it's now like super popular. It's because the multiplayer was more fun than expected. And then that's what this guy was talking about on his video today when I was watching it on YouTube. That even though some trailers on the Game Awards for some of the games that were announced in there, those trailers were not the best trailers ever. You could still feel hopeful that when the games are out, they can be more fun than it looked. And then he gave the Arc Raiders example. He even mentioned that one game that had a couple that were fighting zombies, I think. that felt like a normal trailer, but it could be more fun than we think. Also, the Wizards of the Coast game as well. That according to him, the trailer wasn't like a very good trailer, but the idea of the game and especially the plot of it could be actually very good. I think they want me to go on those flowers, right? I will go there, yeah. But one of those flowers is on the rain. There we go. We are reaching the wooden section. Can I make this? No, I'm too far, right? I can go on the top of the clouds. Is that what's happening? I need to try it. Because it is what the game is telling me, right? I can go on the top of the clouds but not under them. Oh yeah. Okay, so that's the platforming they want me to be doing. Yeah, the stars of this galaxy have been very simple, but I'm appreciating the creativity and also how not stressful they are, right? I'm just surprised. I was not expecting this to be this cozy. Hi, Hori. What's up, man? How's it going? Have a great stream. Thank you so much. We're just lurking before bed. I appreciate it, man. I won't go for too long because I'm kind of taking care of my eyes, right? But yeah, I'll play this for a little bit more and also get some rest after it. But thank you so much for the lurk and for stopping by. I hope to talk to you better in another time then. But have a good night, man. Take care. Let's see what they have to say. Oh no, whatever we'll do. I mean, Mold took over our observation deck. Yeah, they even had some sort of cannons, right? That they were shooting some bombs. I would just ignore the Mandy bugs. What do I do here? It's raining. I just need to be fast, I think. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is very good game design, by the way. Like, rain clouds being an enemy, that's so creative. Oh, I did not see the rain this time. I only saw the shadow. Mm, I can protect myself there. Oh no. Do I have time? I do have time, okay. And then from here, do they want me to go on top of it? Of the rain cloud? Oh no, I missed it. I'm going back. Because I might need to have the B power. I'm curious if I can do this. B Mario can't wall jump? No, but maybe I can do this actually. It feels possible, but sure, I will do it the normal way. Oh wait, I did not see the... Oh my god, they distracted me. And now I know why I need the B power. It's for me to get to the higher platform up there. Yeah, but I did not see that the cloud would get to the spring. Okay, there we go. There is something down there too, but it's probably just a one-up or something. I'll keep on going. And then we made it. Let's fight the shiny Monty Mole. He's shooting water, actually. Yeah, there are also the clouds in here. So the B power is important, but if I lose my power, I think I won't be able to get it again from here, right? I believe they will ask me to go down again. There is a timer. Only now I heard the clock. Yeah, there is a timer. Hopefully it's only a single hit, but I doubt it. I lost my power, but I made there. Wait, maybe I don't need to have the B ability, but it's helpful. Okay, maybe I don't need it then. Why do I feel like I'm fighting Dr. Robotnik? Like Dr. Or maybe I should say Eggman. Like Eggman has some crazy ideas for his machines like this, right? It's funny that the spikes burn instead of like just hurting Mario. Oh shit. No, I'm resetting this. I lost too much time. We did it. Keep out. Very nice boss fight too. Thankfully, I didn't need to get the B power again. There we go. Easier Galaxy than what I thought, but I actually appreciate it because after Dusty Dune, it's good to have something more chill. I like that. which means that probably the other galaxies will break me down. Or is it a comet now? It is a comet. That's the speedy comet, right? Oh no. Why do I need to be fast? There is a secret star in here too. Wait, Cosmic Mario Forest Race? Racing against who? Just the timer, right? No, never mind. There is a blue. Oh yeah, the blue one has Shadow Mario. That is true. It won't be too bad, right? Oh my god, he's too fast. I lost. How can I do this faster? I feel like there weren't many shortcuts. Hmm, that's not good, but there gotta be something. I'm not sure. Let's do this again. No, he's too fast. Like, what the hell? I can't even make that jump. Hmm. I have the feeling I need to take another path. But I can't see anywhere to go. Wait a minute. Maybe this? Okay, actually, you know what? I think that's it. Even though I died right now, but that's the path I was looking for. Okay. Because a straight direct race against him, he's faster. Just like the first star, we need to cheese it. I will feel like I'm cheating, but it is what it is. Saving Peach is more important than like having respect against our competitors, right, Mario? Okay, so now I know what to do. Ignore the sign. Oh, but he's here already. Damn. Never mind. I was not fast enough. Like, what the hell? Did he know that I was cheating? Give me this life because I'm dying again. Hmm. But now we know for sure there are alternate paths. Wait a minute in here. Okay, there is something else I want to try. No, never mind. That didn't bring me too high, but yeah, I can't go up there. Hmm. Shooting him with star bits doesn't do anything, right? I believe we tried that in another level, yeah. Man, what the hell? I'm not sure, but oh my god. I actually did it now? Let's go. Just get good, right? That's the answer. Okay. I was trying to avoid him, like direct contact, but it was the answer. Alright. Because seriously, there wasn't much more for me to try, so I take it. But there was a secret star even. So, sure, but I have no idea, or maybe I do. There was one place I haven't checked. Is it in the final star? If it is in the final star, I have a guess. It is on the middle star. No, so then I'm not sure. But let's search for it. It is almost 10 p.m. Okay. Let's see if we can finish this galaxy at least. Yeah, at least my eyes are not too bad right now, thank goodness. But they did catch my humor, so I'm not like at the best regarding, I don't know, feeling alright, you know? I'm feeling a little bit, I don't know, bothered and disappointed, but at least it's not bothering me too much after I started streaming. Maybe it's because even though this forces my sight, it is relaxing. So yeah, but it's very bad that it's something that I like doing a lot, but I can't be doing it too much either, thanks to my condition. But then again, exercises, patience, maybe the glasses in case I really need them. This strange life form is actually native to that planet. You mean the Caraquax? Wait, there is a mosquito in here. Jesus, it was like a big one. Mm. So in Dusty Dune, when we were searching for the hidden star, the place where the hidden star was a place where the star bits were showing us the letter M. Here we could see the letter L, right? Right there. Maybe meaning that Luigi could be hiding here at some point. But the problem is that I don't see anything in there regarding something hidden. Wait, what is that down there though? I might die, but there is very sus. Very sus. The B power won't be up for too long after I activate that, but I kinda wanna see what's that about. As now I need to try everything. Yeah, they were kind of pointing to here for some reason with the letter L, but there is nothing there. The big power was... Where was it? Um, maybe up here? Yeah, it is right here. Could that be something important? It was down here, wasn't it? I'm not sure anymore. I need to find it again. Oh, I fell. Good job. But was it down there? Yes, it was. Okay. Wait. Maybe it is the answer. Or never mind. But it's a very good shortcut. Have I ever been on this pipe? I don't remember. No, I haven't. But this is more like a bonus. I believe they're going to give me the star, right? Yeah. There is also that one right there. Wait, there is a bee sleeping on the top of this? What the hell? And that's all. Hmm. That's a very tall one up to get. This is such a cute close-up, right? Oh my god. Yeah, I wanna test that one out. Oh, Cataquack plus B, I think. Okay, let's try that. The B power is there. Alright. That was a loud firework. And it's past 10 p.m. It should have been forbidden. Wait a minute. This is the wrong direction, isn't it? Because it is on the other side. Right there. I would try it. I wish the camera was better though. I can't change the camera. I almost did it, but I missed. Yes, I can't see it. I don't know. Mm, wait, what is... Wait a minute, there is a platform right there. But then again, the camera... Oh wait, I could change it. I think this is wrong, but just to be sure I'm not missing anything here. Man, my neck is kinda bad too. Hi X5, what's up, man? Like most wrestlers say, it must be a pain in the neck. Really? Is that what they say, or is that what you are coming up with? What's up, man? How's it going? Are you still sad that John Cena retired? Who is going to be your favorite fighter now? I mean, I'm guessing he was your favorite, but maybe he wasn't. Also, since you brought that up, I have more questions to you then. Who's the most famous Argentinian luchador? In case there is one. I think the Brazilian wrestler that's the most famous is Anderson Silva. You probably know him. I wonder if there is somebody more famous than him, but I'm not sure. Coming up with, but most of the time, the most career ending injuries are from the neck. Oh, I see. I can understand. It's because of the whole floor fighting, right? And then, like, people get thrown on the floor and then it can get to the neck, yeah. Or maybe even from direct punches to the face, right? I can see it a little bit. I'm kind of glad that right now my eyes are a little bit better than when I started the stream. But it's just that it drained my energy. So basically, I'm not at my, let's say, most happiest vibe right now, you know? But thank goodness my eyes are a little bit better now after I started the stream, yeah. I'm just like, I don't know, not at the cheerful vibe. I'm more like at the disappointed vibe and upset vibe. But I'm at least glad that my eyes are a little bit better now, yeah. Well, the most famous was Martin Karadajan. Karadajan? I haven't heard of him. Let me Google him a little bit. But that was before you were even born? Is it because of his, like, the amount of competitions he won? Or maybe because he had more personality than other people? Wait, what? Oh, okay, okay, okay. I got an email in here that made me think that my Xbox controller has gotten to my house, but it's a different thing. It was not for that. I'm still waiting for that one Xbox controller that I brought up the other day to come, right? So I emailed them to ask, like, where is the Xbox controller? They told me that it could take to a whole month for me to get it. It's just because the tracking code did not work to me, so I'm not sure where it is, or we should say where is it. But then they said that they I don't know they sent it, and then I just gotta wait. So sure, hopefully it gets here soon. Martin Karadagian. Oh my god. Wait, what? He I'm out of words, X5. Who's this person? There are some YouTube videos of his fights though, and even movies. Have you tried watching those old movies of him? Oh my god, but this person is something else for sure. Like his looks, Jesus. The most famous in the 2000s was Vincent Villoni, or actually Vincenti, right? Vincenti Villoni. And then John Cena was one of your top three of active wrestlers. CM Punk is your favorite CM Punk. I like that name. Sounds like Daft Punk. Which, by the way, Daft Punk has been in all sorts of gaming crossovers lately. Not only they were in Fortnite, but now they wanted to make a customized car in Rocket League. Daft Punk, when are you releasing your own game? Because I think we want a game of Daft Punk. Let me see. CM Punk. Okay. Do you know why he's your favorite? Yeah, he looks more like a normal guy, right? He looks like someone that takes the fight seriously or something. That's the impression I got from him, from CM Punk. Were you one of the people X5 that played Parasite Eve in the past? Or did you not play it as well? I'll need the Cataquack here, okay. But I think I will not find anything else, like, it's not going to be the secret star that I'm looking for. Wait, your internet buffered? Welcome back, man. Yes, I was asking you first why is he your favorite? CM Punk. I was saying as well that he looked like a more normal guy, right? He was not like as impactful as Martin Karadagian was regarding their looks. But why is he your favorite? Like, what happened for you to get him as your favorite? And I was asking you if, by any chance, you were one of the people that have played Parasite Eve when you were younger. Wait, I gotta see his look before. Wait a minute. His character was an anti-hero. Oh, okay, that's why. He reminds me of somebody, but I don't know who. You said 29. Let me see. Wait, what? Okay. Yeah, that's a change. Now he looks more like a rocker or something. Holy shit. It's so crazy how hairstyles can change a person, right? Man, that is a big change. You never played Parasite Eve? Yeah, people want me to play it, but I got spoiled by a random news on my feed, and then it's scarier than what I thought. Like the monsters of it, Jesus. So I'm now kind of worried about my decisions of playing that in the future. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. His character around that time was a cult leader. Are you sure there weren't any other people for you to cheer for X5? Man, what the hell? But then he still fights, he's still active. No, Jesus. Is he in the games you like to play, by the way? I know you like to play some fighting games. He's still active? He's probably in the games, right? Oh, you're going to be lurking? Alright, man. Uh, you were you were called to do stuff. Alright, good luck in there. Thank you for the lurk, though. I might be finishing soon. I will try to get this star and maybe I will finish it. I'm not sure. But I'll talk to you next time, then. Take care, man. He is... I'm, I'm pretty sure you pick him every time. There we go. Let me see what else can I do in here. But I'm almost like feeling I should restart this star. At times like this, I kind of wish I had more favorite people, you know? Like, I don't have favorite actors or actresses. I mean, there are some that I really like. For example, I like Ian McGregor, and I also like Scarlett Johansson a lot. Their movies are movies that I like a lot. Actually, this is funny because I talked about something like this at Pilates yesterday. That the teacher was saying that there are some soap operas that she watches thanks to like the actresses that are in the cast, not really because of the plot of it or anything. So it is kind of crazy how you could make a decision on what to watch just based on whoever makes to the cast instead of like being interested by the plot or by the trailer or anything. I think that there aren't many situations where I would be convinced to try something or to watch something based only on the casting. uh, Maybe Scarlett Johansson or Ian McGregor, like I said, could have been exceptions to that. But I don't know. Maybe a little bit of Ryan Gosling as well. Some of his movies I did like Drive, for example. But I still never watched the La La Land. Also, hi Piero, what's up, man? How's it going? I'm doing alright. I'm just a little bit frustrated. Maybe that's the word I have been trying to say since the beginning of the stream, because I have been doing the eye exercises that I found lately. They are very good, but I felt like that today afternoon until the beginning of the stream, they kind of got bothering me a little bit more, and then it made me frustrated. But right now they are kind of better again. I'm just still frustrated, so my mood is kind of not at the best. But besides that, besides still dealing with my eye, I'm doing alright. How about you? You were showing me more on Kingdom Hearts last time, and then it was like the cutest thing ever. The freaking, let's say, Tamagotchi like mechanics of like taking care of those monsters. They were like extra cute, you know, like everything was extra, like extra glitter, extra flashing, extra sized aims for you to like do the popping of the balls or balloons. I don't remember exactly what they were. Everything was extra. Even the music was like with like a kid singing la 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 la, something like that. I was like, wait, what's going on in here? Which sort of acid trip is this game now? You know, so I was very surprised. Even the enemies, like the villains, they were like riding their dragons and stuff. I'm like, what? This was not in the Disney movie, I bet. So it took a twist, you know. Kingdom Hearts definitely took a twist. Yeah, they are doing a little bit better. Just that I was hoping they were. the same way as they were yesterday or today's morning. But maybe it was after I tried some other exercises, right? And then maybe they got my eyes extra tired. But I think it's important for me to be doing even the other exercises that I tried. But I can't wait for them to be fully better, you know? At least I'm hoping that it's possible. I think it is because there were moments that I was feeling more comfortable. I also think that thanks to those exercises, I figure out a little bit more of where they are hurt or like where they are in pain. It's pretty much here, this right here. When I press it, I feel the pain, you know. So it's like this area right here is very tense or something. So I have been trying to massage it and do lots of exercises in here, and they have been helping it more than I don't know anything else I have tried so far. But then again, it's a condition that's very annoying because when it triggers or when it bothers me, it blocks me from doing the things I like to do the most, like streaming, gaming, watching my series, watching my anime, playing Pokemon Go, or you know, it's very annoying. So yeah, but hopefully they keep on recovering, even though some days they get worse again. But I need to be patient. It's the only thing I can do because I honestly don't think the glasses will totally be the answer for this. The exercises sound more promising. Even from the comment section of the YouTube video that I found, everyone was there saying like, "Oh yeah, thanks for your videos because I have been taking your exercises like every day now, and they are helping me more than the glasses that the doctor told me to wear because I don't know the industry only wants you to buy the glasses and stuff." And you know what surprised me? And actually, this is something that I was thinking about talking here at some point after I noticed how the exercises were helping me out. I wonder how sometimes, I mean, there may be multiple reasons why, but why sometimes I feel like some doctors, not only this one eye doctor that I went to, but also when I use it to take therapy for my anxiety, why sometimes I think that those doctors or people they could have other alternate ideas to give to their patients so they could try to do something about their condition. I say that because when I was taking therapy, for example, I wish my therapist could have told me about lavender essence. I wish she could have told me about breathing exercises and even yoga techniques. I wish I could have learned more from people that normally deal with people that have those conditions all the time. Like my therapist probably she has to deal with people with anxiety all the time. So, like, did nobody tell her, one of her patients or something, about like, oh yeah, I learned about this breathing technique once that helped me in one of the days that I was having a crisis. Or I don't know, I bought some smelling scents that help me to relax, to fall asleep. Things like that. Or even, I don't know, acupuncture or like massaging specific areas of your body or something. Or I feel like I had to find all of that myself. And then now with the eye doctor, he just told me to like observe, and in case it still hurts, like come back to get the glasses or something, and also of course spend less time on screens. Why couldn't he tell me about like some massaging, some techniques, maybe a specific eye drop that could be more effective than the one that I use? I feel like sometimes the help that I get from professionals feel too limited to like possible things that could be helping me out more when I'm dealing with some sort of crisis or health problem. Anyway, I kind of wanted to say that I felt that the YouTube was more helpful to me than maybe the appointment I had. The good thing about the appointment was that they couldn't find anything very serious about my eye, which is, of course, good to know. But regarding feeling more comfortable or feeling better, it didn't help me at all. But anyway, it's something that bothers me because it's always a struggle to like find possible medical solutions to some things that sometimes I wish the people that I was meeting could tell me more, you know? And it shocks me, like, man, after I learned the freaking breathing technique from yoga, I even did another one technique today actually for anxiety. When I woke up, I was feeling a little bit strange. I did the technique. You know, those things are the things that really work, but I felt like I didn't have those tools thanks to the doctors I had appointments with. I'm not, I don't want to blame them or anything. I just feel like I wish they could have helped more, you know? Like, I would maybe have thought of them as better professionals if they could have given me those alternatives. Because I had to find them myself after days and days and days of pain and suffering. And then now I have like a collection of strategies to either help me with my anxiety or to help me with my eyes now that it's something that I have been dealing for the past 2 months. But it's pretty much a self-learning and individual journey basically. You know, it's been frustrating because I feel like I need to find everything alone from the people that are thankfully posting that content on YouTube or something, because the things I got from the doctors were not helping me that much or completely. But then again, it's good to go there because they tell me that I'm alright, or the therapist could hear like me venting, right, and then suggest me to do some other things, but never something to deal with like the crisis itself. It is a societal problem, I think. People don't think about health seriously and are very unreliable, especially with lifestyle changes. Yes, you know, like, what would be. How could they not give us ideas of things? To help people, doctors are often conditioned to recommend only effortless solutions. So the things that help the general public are often very weak solutions that don't come close to what you can achieve with some effort. Yes, I feel like this is not really solving my problem, you know? It's half solving my problem, and then you still need to go after the answer that will solve your problem, basically. Many people in my life are the same, right, Piero? I was thinking about that after I found this amazing video on YouTube full of techniques and exercises for you to relax the muscles of your eyes. How did I not get information from the doctor that knew that I had tired eyes? And then as soon as I did the exercises, I did feel a relief on my face, on my eyes, and everything. It's so weird how they don't tell us anything. You know who did tell me something though? The gastro doctor. Yeah, the doctor that I went last year and even earlier this year to investigate my tummy, right, my belly. And then in our first appointment, he did give me like a list of series and videos that I could watch to try to change my habits, especially food habits, like to avoid sugar, to avoid lactose from like cow's milk and stuff. He did give me like a list of things that I could watch to try to change my habits and be convinced to like avoid junk food and worse food and everything. He at least gave me that list of documentaries and videos. They could drastically improve their health with some lifestyle changes, but it's not going to happen. Yeah, it is considered normal not to take care of yourself. Yeah, you know something else that I just remembered? Um, Nose washing. Nobody has ever told me about nose washing. And nose washing was very important to me, especially when I was, I don't know, with congested noses, but also when I was feeling uncomfortable to breathe. So, like, nose washing or nostril washing was very good after I learned that. And it's something that I don't hear people talking about, neither my family. Like, nobody told me about that. I found that on YouTube researching about how to breathe better, and then I got to that conclusion of like, oh yeah, there is something about nose washing. I need that in case I get my nose congested, and then I don't feel such struggle to breathe, especially when I'm like stressful or stressed, right? When I'm stressed or like anxious. So it's so frustrating, like you do feel like you are trying to find things alone because maybe it's what you said, like people don't care enough of like really taking care of your problems or something. But I feel like if I were a doctor, I would suggest people like everything I get to hear about. Like, especially after dealing with anxiety after so many years, every time I talk to someone that has anxiety, I tell them everything I have learned, everything. The essences, the massaging, the breathing technique, the yoga one is very good. It's called Bastrika, by the way. It is very powerful. Sunbathing every day, very important. Even like moonbathing. If you don't see the sun there, go outside still, lay on the freaking ground because the sun rays are still there behind the moon, even if it is not as effective. Something as well that I haven't tried myself, but people say that if you can walk bare feet on the grass or like on the ground, it also recharges your energies because the earth will get your negative energies through it. But I never tried that myself. It's something that I heard because when I go to the park, I don't go with like flip flops or I don't go bare feet, but I should. Not saying that it's like not something good to do. I should, but I never tried it. But it's another thing I have heard. You are getting lots of nosebleeds and dry sinus for sinus infection. It's also great for you to wash your nose. Until I finally went to an ear, nose, and throat doctor and realized that moisture in the air is important. That's true. I have. Is it empty? It is not empty, but it might be dirty though. But I always keep like a tiny pot with water on it on my room. Can you see the water from there? I'm not sure. So it leaves my room with humidity. Also, by the way, my mom bought me this right here. It is like I don't even know how to call this in English, but it's pretty much like a tiny heater thing that it kind of destroys the pollen and tiny insects that could be in the air, causing you allergies. So, Piero, if you have never heard of these things, maybe you should. Because according to people that reveal these things on the internet, they say that this helped them to like has less sinus infections and stuff. But I wouldn't say that this helps me too much because I don't have those allergies. But my mom says it's good to like leave it on sometimes, even to like make the air of my room better. But it's different than a humidifier. Yes, I also have had a humidifier in the past. You have a dehumidifier for summer too. It's good to avoid mold. I believe that's the word, right? Mold to get to like your clothing as well. No one ever told me it before. Yeah, humidity is very important. Come to find out the heat in your room was making the air extremely dry, like 10% humidity. Exactly. And then your nose will, I don't know, start feeling bad, right? And dry as well. It needs to have water on it so you can breathe better. But thank goodness you did figure it out. But isn't it frustrating? It is such a somewhat simple answer or simple solution, but I sometimes feel like nobody tells us the important things. Wait, where is the Cataquack from this? Oh, there he is. I'm trying to search for the secret star of this planet or this galaxy Pyro. I have done the other stars. So just like those Dusty Dune from last time, we are searching for the final one, the secret one. I came up here, but I don't think this is the answer because this is like the path to the real star. but I couldn't get to where I wanted to get, so I decided to come here anyway just in case. I'm trying to lead him to the place. Is it down here? No. Maybe next here? Also no, but maybe down here even? I'm not sure. Nope. How has been your um can I call it like your teaching, Spiero? Because you were oh wait, no, but I returned, right? This is wrong. I need to go up there again. Because you were doing some classes, right, with some other people for like that one software. Have you been doing that still? Was it called the 3D Blender? It was something like that, wasn't it? And also, I was mentioning earlier today that I saw the results of a different type of awards. It was like PC Gaming Awards or something. And Arc Raiders won the best multiplayer game of the year, which was the game that we were playing the other day. Oh, it is right there. Okay, now I see it. It is down there. Have you tried anything else with your tomato sauce as well? Today I was so happy that there was a coupon on the online store that I order my food, and I used that coupon to get myself mashed potatoes. I do love mashed potatoes. I wonder if sweet potato or mashed sweet potato could be a thing. Maybe it is actually. I never thought of that before. Wait, it is on the other side, yeah. No, 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 wait, where is the star? It is really down there, I couldn't see it. The Blender class is on hold for the holidays. Yeah, I can understand that. I'm surprised that my Pilates teacher that went on vacation will be back tomorrow. I was thinking she would take more time traveling. But yeah, tomorrow I'll be talking to her then. But we still meet and chat. It will be on Friday. Nice. Wait, I missed? You have been very motivated to work in Blender lately. I think it is also because of like talking to them, right? To those people. It is what they say regarding like when you teach someone something, you are also learning more. And then maybe that's motivating you more, right? This past week, you finished the most complicated storybook page in your book. I made a secret Santa gift for someone. Wait, a secret Santa gift? And you made many simple animations for your YouTube video you are so close to completing. Oh yeah, let's go then. But a secret Santa? That sounds amazing. Do you guys have in the US the secret Santa thing from the postal service? Because the Pilates teacher that gave me the class yesterday was saying that she felt bad because she like lost the I mean, we should say she missed, right? She missed the time for her to go to the postal service and get a letter from the kid that sent a letter to Santa, and then you could see if you could like send a letter back to the kid answering as Santa, or maybe even sending them a gift or their I don't know a Christmas wish or something. Yeah, is that a thing in the US too? That you could get letters from kids on the postal service? when she was telling me that, it felt like so wholesome, you know, like, oh my god, that's such a good thing that she was trying to do or she wanted to do, you know. I mean, sometimes maybe the kids will have some impossible dreams or wishes, but you could still answer them somehow, you know. Sometimes they only want attention as well, or you could give them a different sort of gift too. Wait, what am I missing here now? I need to be a bee? Maybe I need to be a bee. You're not sure, but maybe it is a thing? Yeah, here in Brazil you can do that. The Secret Santa is a thing we have been doing for many years. Is Secret Santa... No, it's not what I'm thinking, right? Creative people I know from Dreams, the creative game I used to play before changing to PC. Secret Santa is not that it's not like a game, but do you have anything like this in the US? Probably you do. I have the feeling I have talked about this in the past. I just don't remember how it's called. Maybe it is Secret Santa. You kind of sort the name of someone from your group of friends, and then you need to give that person a gift. While they will get another name from the group of friends, and then they will gift that person another gift. You know, it's like a gift exchange chain of some sort. Is that Secret Santa? Oh, that Secret Santa? Okay, yes, we have that here too. I knew it was sounding familiar to me. All right, so then you were working on art for the person then. Something very personal, right? You were doing it yourself, which is fantastic in my opinion. I think it's the best type of gift you could give someone. I think it is close to me. Let me get it. There was this one bookmark that I got from a friend together with a book, but you know, the bookmark was so, even though it's simple, but it was so hard. How can I say this? Heartsome or wholesome, even. Uh, Heartful, maybe. Yeah, there we go. Heartful, that I liked it so much. You know, I was very happy with that gift. I will get it. I think it is on my um, wardrobe. Yeah, I found it, but it is kind of getting old, you know, it's not resisting time, but I still have it. Unfortunately, it is getting old. I just realized that. But this is the. Wait, let me turn that off. This is the bookmark I got. I freaking loved it. It is like a woman with like a long hair, you see, that she drew herself, and then there was like a message on the back of it. But this drawing is so good in my opinion. You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me a little bit of the game Gris. Yeah, especially the character down there. It reminds me of Gris a little bit. But this was like a very nice gift that I got from this friend. I was very happy with this. I used it on many books that I read as well. Yeah, it's such a simple thing, you know, it's a piece of paper with a drawing, but it is effective. Or if yeah, effective. It was something it is one of those gifts that I still remember when maybe some other people gifted me other things that I forgot already, you know. But this one is stuck with me on how personal it was. Not only because of the message, but especially because of the drawing. The drawing is something that gets stuck in our mind. You won't forget it. But then, what exactly were you preparing for the person that you got for your Santa gift or Secret Santa? Like, what is the drawing or maybe piece of art you are working at right now? But you know something else, Piero? Um, I'm not sure if you will agree with me, but I feel like in the past years, like after I was like closer to this friend that I just showed you the bookmark and everything, I feel like the other people I have met in my life after that friend, I have the feeling that people today they don't care for like making surprises or gifting others. You know, I'm not sure if you would agree with me on that. Like I have the feeling it's been like a long time since I last got like a gift like that from a friend. Now that I remembered that gift, which is crazy because gifting a friend that I like sometimes is something that I do, you know. But I feel like it's rare for someone else to kind of have that attention with me. And then I feel like people don't mind it that much anymore, like gifting people or something. In general, of course. But even in birthdays and stuff, you know, I have the feeling that it's been something that's kind of disappearing with time, at least through my eyes or from my experience. I would say that there is only one friend that sometimes gifts me something, but it's still something very, let's say, let's say that there is a reason why that's happening, you know, like that gift is getting to me. When the best gifts is when there are no reasons. Like it's the best gifts are the ones that you get when like it's not your birthday, it is not I don't know a special celebration of your life. The best gifts are the ones that are like, oh, I saw this and I remembered of you, and then I wanted to give you this. You know that those are the best gifts. But yeah, besides this one friend that has been kind of gifting me a little bit thanks to some reasons, uh, reasons of like, oh, I did not go there and then I didn't get it myself, and then he was there and then he got it to me, you know, something like that. Which is still, of course, valuable. Like I appreciate that a lot, but it's not something, let's say, more surprising. Like it's not something without context, you know, like something out of the blue, like I don't know, something else that I wouldn't even expect to get or something. But it's a thought that I realize that people normally, at least the last people that I have met in my life, they don't care that much about that. Like, and that's why I sometimes even feel. Remember the other day, I think it was with you that I was talking about this. How hard it has been for people to be having deeper connections. I think that has a little bit of like of that idea too. Like people want to keep everything too superficial that they don't care about gifting someone like something more personal, or you know, something more um, out of the blue, or like making surprise and stuff, because they don't think about the connection that much, or they want to take the connection in an easier way or in a simple way. And I especially felt that when I was someone that gifted some friends, but I never got gifted back from those friends, you know. And it is something that, liking it or not, it kind of counts a little. Like you kind of think of it from time to time. It just feels like sometimes people that in your mind you would think that it could have been good for them to show appreciation, like do something in exchange, or like surprise you pretty much sometimes, which would be like something to show affection. Maybe that's the word that I was trying to think. That would happen, but it doesn't. Like, or at least from my eyes, it's very rare to happen, and that upsets me because it is something that I do think about. Like, oh yeah, I feel like I should gift my friend this or that, or like maybe do something more personal, or um, come up with something. I remember when I was doing the paper crafts in the past, hence why I have lots of paper crafts in my shelf. I gifted some of my paper crafts to some other friends. Yeah, even friends from other states when they were visiting here, right, my city. I even gifted a paper craft of Wally that I did once to a YouTuber in the meeting of with that YouTuber when we got to meet her, right, here in my city too. And I remember being someone that used to care a lot about that. It's like something that impacts the person, like being gifted something, especially handcrafted or like more personal. But I do feel like the people that I connect with, or like the friends that I end up meeting, they are so shallow and superficial that they don't even think about that. Besides this other friend that I said that sometimes he gifts me those things that I end up missing, but I don't know, it's something rare. Like I kind of feel sad about that now. Like it's something that for some reason, I'm just theorizing the reasons, it's missing. It feels like it could have been such a powerful thing to connect to others, but it doesn't happen. It's like losing it through time. So you made an animation, you see, like I actually, that remind me of something. I remember this friend from the past that used to like Phoenix Wright games a lot. In his birthday, I remember making a Phoenix Wright animation. After I searched, and then I found this one website where you can prepare some gifs, based on Phoenix Wright. And now I know that you can do that in the game itself. I did a Phoenix Wright gift to him, gift, right? And then he loved it. But then again, ask me if that friend was like somebody that liked to do surprises back to me. Not that much. So yeah, but that's an amazing idea as a gift. It were some dolphins that fly by the screen. That's very cute. And then after each one passes the screen, a new letter appears in the person's name. Oh my god, really? Once the full name is revealed, the camera moves up and it says Merry Christmas. That's so awesome. Why did you choose the dolphins though? Was it an animal that the person liked, or you thought of it yourself? Like, oh yeah, I think dolphins would work great for this. And then the dolphins have Christmas lights looped on their top fin. Okay, maybe you just thought of the dolphins as fitting for the animation. Oh no, never mind. So it was actually something that you knew they would like. That's even better. It shows that you cared for their preference, right? Yeah. Yeah, we talked about that, right, Piero? I'm glad that I have some people to talk to now and avoid things like that unless it is a mutual agreement. I don't really have traditional friendships anymore. It is all online now. Honestly, Piero, my life is pointing to that direction too. Right now, I think every friend that I have is very shallow in real life. This one is kind of, let's say, the best one that I was saying that sometimes surprised me with those gifts and stuff. Because he also, let's say, you see that he has an effort to meet with me sometimes, which is something that I really appreciate. Because sometimes there are people that if you don't invite them, they will never try to see you. So that really bothers me a lot. Like, it's like they don't think about uh, making up plans with me. So that kind of bugs me too. But no, this friend does from time to time, try to reach me out, and then we meet each other. But yeah, I also feel like right now I don't have any more deep connections. The one that I was thinking was getting deeper, it ended up being disappointing in my opinion. I have been kind of distancing myself from that. But yeah, it is when you feel like things are very shallow, like, and not changing through. It's the same talk as the other day. Like when you feel like things are clicking, that it's not going to change. Like It's not mutual. They don't have plans for the future with you, or like you are their friends up to this level. It never changes, you know. I can't. Like I feel like I'm spending my energy into something that doesn't evolve, doesn't grow, doesn't get deeper. And then once I heard some things from this person that felt like we were kind of strangers, and then that they didn't want me to be even like part of their lives in a way, I was like, you know what? I wouldn't hear that from a true friend, in my opinion. So I kind of decided to move more away and everything. I actually don't know what will happen when I meet this person again, but I probably will stay by my own, and I actually think it's over. Like I'm not sure how it's going to be like. I will see when it happens because it may happen in the future, as we do have some people in common in our friendship. But I'm not sure. I just think that it was better for me to do it because I was really like being hopeful that the friendship would evolve into something when in the end it was like as we say here in Brazil, it was like um, a cold water bath. No, wait, bathe. Yeah, cold water bathe. Like it was like somebody got like a bucket of cold water and shoot that water at me, you know. So like, oh, okay, now I see how things are. Now I see how it doesn't connect to me, to like how I wish things could have been. And then I decided to like, you know what, maybe I should invest my energy into something more promising than keeping this up that it's not changing or going to anywhere pretty much. Because they wanted to keep everything so shallow, so I was like, I'm not interested. Transportation has led to this, and it took me a while, but I'm happy with this life. Honestly, Piero, streaming is very good to like have talks like this, and also to vent, and also to connect to more people, even people that are like more closer to your preferences, you know, like closer to your way of thinking and things that you like to talk about as well. So, man, the fireworks are still going, even though the soccer game was like super early this afternoon. So please stop. But yeah, like I really like that streaming allowed me to also have this space to vent about this, because I do feel like you are saying like uh, doing this helps, you know. It's very good, especially when we are going through some sort of transitioning in our life. You were saying that you were under the hermit, you know. At some point I do believe your hermit phase will end, and then changes will come to you for sure, either from your online life or even your personal life or like in real life. But this space is very necessary for us to like feel safer somewhere, you know, and not feel fully alone as well, because sometimes it is really frustrating how we think that people will have like deeper connections to us when they don't and stuff. The person listened to some animals they liked. When people make an effort, it means a lot. I agree. I agree because I'm the person that also makes an effort, and it pisses me off when I don't get or when I don't feel valued for that. And there are some people that seem to not value it, and it's it's very frustrating, you know. If I could go back in time, I would appreciate that more. Yeah, but don't worry, Pierre. Like things will change little by little. We learn from everything we go through. You learned from your towers as well. I learned from my towers. Eventually, things will get better, and hopefully, we get healthier too. Because I can't wait for my eyes to like get me back to normal. Hopefully, it's happening because the amount of things I have to go through thanks to like health conditions has been very annoying. Every time it's something different happening to me. But again, it could have been much worse. Like I'm happy that the doctor said I didn't have anything serious at least. It's just like tired eyes. Little by little, one step by per time, we build up new paths, new cycles, and new lives to ourselves, right? Okay, let me finish this attempt in here because I think it's not going to get me anywhere. But I need the B power. I saw it in here somewhere. Right there. Okay, so we need to get the Cataquack up there. Right here, actually, right? There we go. And now we can use the B power. And once again, Piero, because of this, let's say, second part to our talk, I will say this again. Watch Blue Period. Definitely watch Blue Period. You won't regret it. There is another anime that I'm remembering right now too, but I think it will be too powerful for me to watch it now. I will save it for the future. By watch, I mean rewatching it, right? I have watched it in the past. But I also remembered the anime Welcome to NHK. It is a very sad and somewhat depressing anime, but it even has, let's say, some. I'm not sure what's the word. Let's just say that it's not fully dark or like fully messed up, even though it is very messed up. But it has some couple things that make it, a little bit better. But it is another anime that was very powerful to me when I watched it, and it has a little bit about this thing about being lonely and like feeling like there isn't somebody that would connect to you really and stuff. Yeah, it is very powerful, but this talk also made me think of it when I watched it, and I freaking love its soundtrack, by the way. There are some very good songs in that soundtrack, but it's also very triggering. So the anime, you gotta be at a good moment of your life to watch it instead of, I don't know, watching it when you're really at the bottom of the well or something, because it is very triggering. But I also thought of that anime as well. It is, I wonder if I should say it's one of my favorite animes, I'm not sure. But it's one of those animes that is stuck. Yeah, especially for the soundtrack that I still listen to that from time to time. Welcome to NHK. People even say that the manga of it is heavier than the anime. But that anime does talk about the importance of people in your life, pretty much. Yeah, how they pretty much keep you alive, and also how having their support change your life as well. It is an anime about that idea. Yeah, I have been thinking for the last 3 or 4 months that I should go back to watching a streaming service, but you keep putting it off. Wait, you don't wanna watch a streaming service? Do you mean something like Crunchyroll? I think it's because what I'm doing right now is working well for your productivity. Oh yeah. So if you're feeling alright, Piero, then you might not need the streaming services. You're saving it for a rainy day. That's a good plan. Yeah. Let's go back there. I did say that I would. Oh my god, it's 3 hours of stream already. Damn, I said that I would finish it, right? But I do want to find this secret star. Okay, I will try it once again, but I should not stream for too long. I do want to spare my eyes a little bit more, yeah. Where is it though? I did see something suspicious. I just don't know how to get there. You're only watching one or two 20 minutes episodes of Pokemon? Which season you are at? Are you in the newest season in Horizons or you're watching the older episodes? I think I also told you about this the other day. Definitely watch Cardcaptor Sakura if you are liking Pokemon that much. Cardcaptor Sakura is fantastic, especially the first season. The second season is a little bit worse. It kind of gets repetitive, but the first season is very, very good. Oh, you are at the Orange Islands. It's actually a nice season, in my opinion, because it is different, and it's good different. You kind of made me want to watch that now. It's been forever since I thought of watching the Orange Island season. Yeah, it is something that would be nostalgic to me for sure. So Piero, let me show you what is the thing that I have been suspecting the most about being related to the secret star of this level, but I don't know how to get there. First, I need to remember how to get to the B, right? I think I need that carrot quack right there. Yeah, you see the star on the tree trunk up there? You know what? Maybe I can do it from here. Let me try. I have been curious about that. No, I couldn't. But there. Oh wait, but there was the platform. That's true. Maybe I can get to the platform. Yes, get there. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. Maybe this is the secret star. Never mind. This could be it. Like this is a mini game with the musical notes. Let me get another bubble. I think I messed with this already. Oh, please be this. I forgot about this. As it is kind of complex, I want to believe it's not just for the one up mushroom. You keep moving through those old seasons until you find it boring. The old seasons are not bad. I know some people say they haven't aged very well, but I disagree. Especially, you know why? Because of the soundtrack. The soundtrack of the first episodes of Pokemon, that soundtrack is beautiful. Oh no, I lost the bubble again. Okay, let me try this one more time. Why is it not ringing? What is this? Oh, it's just star bits. Okay. At least I got that answered. Are you a star? It is. Yeah, it was so complicated to do this at first that I was like, this could have been a star. There we go. So as the Orange Islands progresses, Jess and James become more like side characters, which I was a little disappointed. I actually don't remember what they do that much in the Orange Islands anymore. I remember a couple of episodes, but their general idea in the Orange Islands, I did forget that. From time to time they show up, but it's still so campy and wonderful. You really like them. The last episode I watched, they were doing their bit, but they were in full body casts because some pirates beat them up. Oh, they serve every time without fail. I remember one episode that they are hungry, but then that's all I'm going to say because I'm not sure if we got that episode yet. Yeah. And then there was a whole situation regarding them being hungry, right? I remember that episode. So, okay, that was it for Gold Leaf. So, I think I will stop it in here. Unless we see what's happening in Bonefin because it's a single star. What's going on in here? Even though I'm kinda going out of order, King Finn's Fearsome Waters. Boss fight? I guess. I'm surprised on the amount of water levels they have in this game. Should I... Is there a toad in here? I think not. Okay, so let's just go. Who's King Finn? A Neo? A Manta? A shark? Is this Jaws? Oh, Piero? It is a freaking giant skeleton fish. What is going on in here? Does it matter where I hit him or I can hit him anywhere? Okay, let me get more air. I bet Pierre will say something like, he's cute! I'm here fully scared of that, but I have the feeling Pierre will love this design. Oh yeah, okay. Oh my god. He even has a scar and minions? I'm dead. I need coins. Where was the coin? I think I avoid the minions at least. There we go, nice shot. And then I also avoided one of the torpedoes, right? I have the feeling that hot gas geyser will hurt me. Now this is a coin, thank you. Nice! I'm doing a good job. Wait, there is an extra health mushroom right there? Oh, wait, what? Extra health mushroom, help me! Jesus! No, I missed it! Okay, get the green shell at least. Breathe. Breathe. I need to breathe. Or get the mushroom, that works too. I need to breathe. I'm going to the surface. There is a surface, right? Okay, thank goodness there is a surface. Nice. Mushroom, please. I missed it again. I can't. You know what? Okay, I also missed the shell. But they are not getting me. Should I ignore the freaking extra health and then just go for it? Maybe, right? I may not be too far from beating him. Ouch! I can't get that. The coin, the coin, the coin! Never mind, I shot him. I got the coin at least, nice. So I'm loving this boss fight because it is not that hard, but it's intense enough for me to be in danger, you know? So it has a good balance of things. Oh no, I missed the red shell. And I got hit again. Where are the shells again? Green shell, come at me. Maybe now? Yes! Finally. Oh no, I missed. It's funny how Mario is kind of swimming gracefully, you know? He's like... he's like in the Olympics. You know, swimming gracefully and not like panicking like crazy while the torpedoes or fish torpedoes are after him. Look at that! He's not panicking at all. He's like, oh, you're here? Bye! Send best regards to your family or something. It's because I'm trying to swim precisely and not really fast, you know? So a tiny movement can kind of avoid those things. Not necessarily like a drastic move. Wait, I want the red shell, but he was close to me. You know what? I have the feeling this is the last hit. His bones are almost cracking completely. But I can't get the shell. Maybe now? Okay. No, the freaking fish was in front of it. Beautiful creature, I knew it. Yes, I knew it, right? Mario is very trusting. He's very chill. I would be panicking at a situation like this. But to be fair, this game has given me more water levels than what I thought. So at this point, we are not too uncomfortable to doing this, you know? That failed? Oh no, it hit. It just took forever to hit, right? I was like, are you serious that failed? But there we go. First try. Okay, I'm glad that I took this boss fight for the end of the stream because I did like this a lot. Honestly, Piero also knows me. I wish I could be playing this more, right? But for the sake of my eyes, that are not necessarily bad right now, but it's just because I should, you know, not only stop when they are bad or something. I will stop it in here, yeah. But I wish I were playing more, right? Eyes, can you freaking get better? But sure, I need to be responsible sometimes too. But thank you, Piero, and also X5 and everybody else, Horichu and Ku and Nubble. You guys got me to a better mood as I was talking to each one of you all because I was kind of frustrated, you know, I was kind of not at the best mood. Yeah, I gotta be patient until I feel fully better. I will see if I can keep on having shorter streams then when the situation is not too bad. But I do really hope the exercises, which are like my biggest hope right now, they do work because I did see some days at least that it did a big difference to my comfort. Wait, to how I was feeling more comfortable. Right, it did have an impact. So I hope it's like a growing process, even if sometimes there is a downhill, which is something that I learned from my physiotherapy days when I had my back hernia. That the physiotherapist told me that it was normal for me to like see some progression and then have some downhills in the process, you know, but overall it was a healing process. But yeah, I will keep on doing the exercises. Hopefully I'll be back to more streaming soon. And let's see, maybe tomorrow or on Friday, depending on how things go. And then we'll be continuing the engine levels. And the next one will be the water one as well, right? There is another water level there. And also Toy Time Galaxy. I'm pretty sure Piero right there would love Toy Time Galaxy. It's one of the last few galaxies of this game that I still have some memory of seeing before. It is amazing. Maybe too hard, or maybe not. I hope it's not too bad. But Piero, I hope you can see it when I play it. But thank you so much. Have a good night. Take care. Rest your eyes, hydrate, and stay safe, right? And then I talk to you all another time. So I see you then. Good night.